What is going on, y'all? It is the Caveman back at it again with another video, and I have good news because we're almost done with the prediction series. Only two more prediction videos left. We're doing the NFC East today, and then we have the NFC West to do next, and that will be it. Unfortunately, at this point in the series, I'm kind of just plugging in wins and losses because I have predicted like 95% of the freaking games this year already because I've been doing all of the other divisions, so I've already predicted a majority of these games. It does suck out the fun just a tiny bit, but at the end of the day, my predictions are still in line with what the results are. You guys know how this damn shit works by now. Before we get into it, Mott's applesauce, if you're ever hungry, thirsty, whatever it might be sure you're consuming your Mott's applesauce. It will never fail you. You have the Caveman guarantee. Let's hop right into it. As always, I'm going to scooch right on over so I can fit the schedules right up beside my head, starting with the Philadelphia Eagles. This whole division is a dumpster fire, and the freaking Philadelphia Eagles embrace that completely. I heard some rumblings about Deshaun Watson possibly getting traded here. That would absolutely be a Philadelphia Eagles move, but I don't even think they're stupid enough to try and go and get Deshaun Watson with all these allegations up in the air. But I really don't think this team improved all that much. They went from Carson Wentz to Jalen Hurts. Who knows how much of an upgrade that actually is going to be, if at all. They went out and got Devonta Smith, however the hell you say his damn name. Hopefully that pays out for them because they really have not had good receiver luck over the last couple of years. I'm personally not too sold on the idea of Jalen Hurts quarterbacking your football team. I don't think that's a recipe for success necessarily. I do hope that Miles Sanders has a bounce back year. I think that's the only hope for their offense. Also, you cannot forget about Dallas Goedert. I almost did forget about Dallas Goedert. He might have a good season, but like I said, with Jalen Hurts quarterbacking your football team, not sure how likely that's going to be. They will steal a couple games from the divisional rivals because that's what this division likes to do. It's a complete dumpster fire. They love to beat up on each other. 4-13 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Coming in second to last of this dumpster fire division, I do have the New York Giants. I ironically enough have them doing worse than last year despite all of the offseason acquisitions. This team has the injury bug and they just cannot shake it. It's already biting them in their biggest offseason acquisition, and Kenny Golladay is already dealing with a hamstring injury just in the beginning of training camp. Saquon Barkley isn't even going to be 100% healthy by the start of the season, not to mention that their offensive line always gets hurt. Nobody's going to protect Daniel Jones. This is just going to be a completely rough start, and I don't think they're going to bounce back. So even though the Giants did do a lot this offseason, I don't see it equating to on-the-field success. In fact, I do think they're going to have a worse record than they did last year just because their competition in the division did get slightly better. Just like the Eagles, I have them stealing a few games away from the divisional rivals. I have them having the Washington football team's number just for some weird reason. But because of injuries to begin the season, I think they're going to have a slow start, and I don't think they're going to be able to bounce back. It's going to snowball and eventually result in a 5-12 season. Despite all the offseason acquisitions, I still think they have a lot of building to do. 5-12 is my record prediction for the New Jersey Giants. Now we're starting to scratch the surface of this garbage bag. Coming in second of the NFC East, I have the Washington football team. I just want this team to be good solely because of Ryan Fitzpatrick. I also like Ron Rivera a lot, but I just love Ryan Fitzpatrick, and that's why I want to see this team succeed. I've said it numerous times this offseason, and as you can tell from my schedule predictions, I do think they're going to be that team that really screws up some top team seasons. They will be throwing some curveballs to teams like the Bucs and the Chiefs, but we do know how Ryan Fitzpatrick works. He is the king of inconsistency. You never know if you're going to get King Fitzpatrick or just freaking Joker Fitzpatrick. You just never know. As much as we all love him, he does do some questionable things sometimes. Sometimes we're all like, wow, this dude is amazing, and other times we're like, yep, that's Fitzpatrick. Hence the weird schedule you're seeing right here on screen. Ryan Fitzpatrick has the capability to play well enough to take a team down like the Chiefs or the Buccaneers, but he also has the capability to lose to the Philadelphia Eagles twice in the same season. You don't know what you're going to get with Fitzpatrick week in and week out. But to be fair, this is the best situation that Ryan Fitzpatrick has ever found himself in, especially to begin a season. He's got a fantastic run game with a great receiving core as well as a fantastic tight end. He's also got a top 5 defense, so let's see if he's going to be able to be consistent throughout the 2021 season. So it's all on Ryan Fitzpatrick to execute at the end of the day. If he's able to execute, this record could be looking a lot better than 9-8. If he's not able to stay consistent, it could look worse than this. But 9-8 is my safe bet for the Washington football team going into 2021, second in the NFC East. Obviously, we are only left with one team to come in first of the NFC East. That would be America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. I do think they're being overhyped just a little bit. I don't think they're going to be that fantastic team that we all view them as on paper. I really love Dak Prescott. I really do. I hope he gets the best for him because that's what he deserves, but I don't think the season is going to be it. I think people are slightly overhyping them. I think 9-8 is a pretty fair bet. It just is the same narrative with this team each and every year. They just seem so damn good on paper. They have every piece you would think they need, and then they just end up flopping, and they barely make the playoffs, or they don't get that far in the playoffs. It's just like, what the hell is going on with them? I just don't think that this is going to be the season that narrative suddenly changes. What did they do for me to believe that narrative is going to suddenly change this season? I'm just not buying it. They will definitely definitely have a better season than last year. I hope they're able to stay out of the way of injury. I think Dak Prescott pulls off a miracle win in the first week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think that would just make for a fantastic storyline. Dak Prescott comes off of that awful injury, beats the Super Bowl champions in week 1. That would be amazing. So that's what I'm predicting. That's my bold prediction for this video. It'll be a great game to watch, but to be honest, I think that's all I really have to say about the Dallas Cowboys. I think we all know what they're about. We just don't see the execution on the field. Maybe this will be the season it happens. Maybe it won't. I think it's a safe bet to say 9-8, first in the NFC East. So there we go, folks. I'll throw the standings right up here on screen. Let me know what you think of the video down in the comment section below. Am I overrating anybody? Am I underrating anybody? Let me know your thoughts. We only have one more division to go, and then the predictions are done with. That is crazy. I mean, we've been doing this for a while now, but I'm happy to say it's almost freaking over. Any thoughts you have, leave them down below. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you did, please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you want to hit the bell to be notified when I upload, I would appreciate that. If you're going over to Twitter, follow me over there. I would appreciate that as well. I'm a part of the Built-in Buffalo team. If you enjoy Buffalo Bills content, be sure to follow and subscribe to us and any social media that you may have. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.